Hello, my friend. Welcome to your sleep story. My name is Stephen Dalton. I'm an Irish storyteller, and it's my great privilege to be the voice that you listen to as you go to sleep tonight. I recently came across a little book called Goodnight Moon, and I decided to base a Christmas poem on it. This is much longer, and it centers around Christmas, but it was definitely inspired by that lovely work. It's a very simple poem where we will find a little girl sitting in a room, a fire lit, and she looks out upon a snowy landscape and the moon shining above, and she thinks about the world and the universe beyond, and of course the wonderful Christmas atmosphere she finds herself in. I really hope you like it. Okay, let's do the relaxation session now, which will take a few minutes before tonight's sleep story. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and as I do, allow yourself to let go more and more. 10. Feel the support of the bed beneath you, or the floor, or whatever you lie upon tonight. Really feel that support. And beneath all of that, there is the support of the earth, our home, our constant support. And notice that the more you become aware of that support, the more you can let go. The more you can sink into this moment. 9. You are safe. Know that tonight, my voice is nothing but a friend, a guide of kindness that will only ever take you to safe places. Allow my voice to be an anchor of peace, guiding you to beautiful, wondrous places. 8. Become aware of your body now. And as you do, just become aware of your breath for a moment. Perhaps take a deep breath in through your nose when you're ready. And breathe out when you're ready. And maybe another deep breath. In. And out. And as you become aware of that breath, the breathing out, with each out breath, let go A little more. Maybe move through your body. Check where you're holding tension or pain. Maybe it's in your feet, your lower legs, your thighs, your belly, your chest, your back, or shoulders, your hands, your arms, your neck, or maybe you're like me. Do you hold the tension in your face? Just let it all go now. 7. The day is done. Whatever has been, has been. Whatever will be, will be. Whatever thoughts you may be having, don't fight them. Just see them for what they are. Thoughts. A symptom of being human. And as they arrive, welcome them. And then just let them go. Watch them float away like leaves on a moonlit river, or clouds passing through a starlit sky. Six. This is your moment. This is your time. You deserve rest. You deserve peace. There is nowhere to be now. Nowhere to go. No obligations. Absolutely nothing to do but settle into this moment. Five. Peace lives within you. It is always there. It's just waiting to be found, waiting to be felt. Maybe you can find it tonight. Maybe you can journey to that peace with your mind's eye now. Maybe you find it in your chest, or in your head. Wherever you might find it, know that it's a constant friend. For perhaps feel a little gratitude now. Gratitude for the simple things, for the shelter you have tonight, whatever it may be. For the use of your body, for the ability to just lie here and listen to a sleep story. For those you love and who love you, know that you are loved, whoever you are and wherever you are tonight. Three. Begin to engage with your imagination now. Begin to see a little girl in a room. The fire is lit and she's cozy, and she's looking through the window out onto a snow-covered landscape with the moon shining brightly above. 2. Check in with your body one more time now. Releasing anywhere that you're still holding on. And 1. Completely letting go now. As I tell you tonight's sleep story. The child sat in the room, looking out at the moon, and felt that now was as good a time as any on this Christmas Eve to bid good night to the world. The room around her rested in the soft glow of the tree lights, and the fire crackling in the corner gave a gentle warmth. Outside, the snow lay undisturbed. She drew her knees to her chest and let her gaze roam slowly around the room. Everything looked a little softer at this hour. She took a small breath, then whispered her first good night. A quiet, steady word that seemed to settle in the air like falling snow. Good night, she she said to the window catching the moonlight. Good night, she said to the chair that had rocked her many evenings. Good night, she said to the stockings waiting patiently on the wall. The moon outside seemed to lean closer, not moving exactly, but shining in that attentive way moons sometimes do on nights when wishes float in the air. The child gave it a tiny nod, as though sharing a secret understanding with it. Then turned her attention back to the little things that filled the room with its familiar comfort. Good night to the frost glimmering on the window frame, she murmured. Good night to the toy on the shelf, standing so bravely in the shadows. Good night to the quiet, to the stillness, to every gentle thing this Christmas Eve has brought. Good night to the moon, hanging steady and round in the sky. Good night to the house, resting quietly beneath it. Good night to the blanket, folded neatly at the foot of the bed. Good night to the gentle glow of the Christmas lights along the wall. Good night to the shadows that stretch softly across the floor. Good night to the warm hush that fills the room at the end of Christmas Eve. Good night to the stars keeping watch overhead. Good night to the dreams waiting warm in each bed. Good night to the sleigh on its far-flying run. Good night to the tracks it leaves after it's done. Good night to the North Pole, so icy and tall. Good night to the laughter that rings through its hole. Good night to the reindeer who leap through the night. Good night to their hoof beats that vanish from sight. Good night to the children in houses below. Good night to their wishes, they whisper so low. Good night to the oceans that move with the tide. Good night to the ships on their long, gentle ride. Good night to the stars in their silvery sweep. Good night to the secrets they carefully keep. Good night to the bright ones that twinkle and spin. Good night to the shy ones who glow from within. Good night to the clusters that shimmer in line. Good night to the lone star that thinks it's just fine. Good night to the tiny ones tucked out of sight. Good night to the bold ones who pour out their light. Good night to the stories they scatter above. Good night to the sky that they sparkle with love. Good night to the star that stays steady and true. Good night to the star that once guided you too. Good night to the children in homes near and far. Good night to the ones who wish on a star. Good night to the children in cities that gleam. Good night to the ones who drift into dream. Good night to the children on islands of sand. Good night to the ones in a cold, snowy land. Good night to the children whose lanterns still glow. Good night to the children where warm breezes blow. Good night to the children who whisper their plans. Good night to the ones with small sleepy hands. Good night to the children who wait for the morn. Good night to the children already newborn. Good night to the laughter that circles the earth. Good night to each child and the joy of their birth. Good night to the world, full of stories untold. Good night to their dreams as they shimmer like gold. Good night to the lights on the Christmas tree bright. Good night to their colors that glow through the night. Good night to the lights on the houses below. Good night to the rooftops they softly bestow. Good night to the lights in a long shining row. Good night to the ones with a gentle warm glow. Good night to the twinkling strings on the street. Good night to the lanterns that welcome your feet. Good night to the lights that the neighbors put up. Good night to the small ones shaped like a cup. Good night to the lights shaped like stars in the air. Good night to the bright ones that sparkle with care. Good night to the lights that blink slow then fast. Good night to the ones meant to help magic last. Good night to the glow that the whole town can see. Good night to the lights bringing comfort to me. Good night to the rabbits, all curled up below. Good night to the hush where the soft breezes go. Good night to the fox in a shelter of leaves. Good night to the quiet his little den weaves. Good night to the hedgehog, tucked snug in the ground. Good night to his heartbeat, a small, steady sound. Good night to the mice in their tunnels of earth. Good night to the warmth of their wintertime birth. Good night to the mole in a pocket of clay. Good night to the dreams that will guide him through day. Good night to the badger who settles in deep. Good night to the nest where he drifts into sleep. Good night to the burrows where lanterns don't shine. Good night to the peace in each hidden design. Good night to the creatures who slumber unseen. Good night to the calm in their cozy routine. Good night to the forests in lands far away. Good night to their branches that whisper all day. Good night to the paths where the soft mosses grow. Good night to the hollows where shy creatures go. Good night to the trees that stand tall in the night. Good night to their leaves touched by faint winter light. Good night to the places where no footprints fall. Good night to the silence that blankets it all. Good night to the clearings that moonbeams explore. Good night to the outlines they trace on the floor. Good night to the pines with their evergreen grace. Good night to the shadows that drift through their space. Good night to the forests that dream without sound. Good night to the magic that curls all around. Good night to the distance that glows soft and deep. Good night to the woods and the world as they sleep. Good night to the kitchen where warm ovens gleam. Good night to the scent that drifts out like a dream. Good night to the bowls with a trace of sweet dough. Good night to the tins lined in careful neat rows. Good night to the spoon with a sparkle of spice. Good night to the biscuits, both crumbly and nice. Good night to the kettle that hums on the stove. Good night to the treats in the jars above trove. Good night to the cloth with its pattern of red. Good night to the crumbs where small fingers once fed. Good night to the trimmings prepared with such care. Good night to the warmth that still lingers in there. Good night to the kitchen, so soft and so still. Good night to its comfort, its glow and its thrill. Good night to the candles that flicker with grace. Good night to the glow dancing soft on each face. Good night to the flames in their delicate sway. Good night to the shadows they send on their way. Good night to the wax melting slowly below. Good night to the calm in their quiet, warm glow. Good night to the lanterns that shine through the night. Good night to the shimmer that feels just right. Good night to the taper that stands tall and proud Good night to the halo it paints like a cloud. Good night to the gleam in the windows so wide. Good night to the comfort it brings from inside. Good night to the candles that brighten the air. Good night to their gentleness, floating with care. Good night to the trains on their faraway track. Good night to the engines that never look back. Good night to the whistle that drifts through the air. Good night to the glow from the windows they wear. Good night to the wheels rolling steady and slow. Good night to the sparks where the cold railings glow. Good night to the carriages shining in line. Good night to the hum of their low, distant rhyme. Good night to the riders who doze as they glide. Good night to the towns they pass quietly beside. Good night to the crossings where soft echoes ring. Good night to the platform where night robins sing. Good night to the rail that the long journey bends. Good night to the trains and the road that never ends. Good night to the rooms filled with soft golden heat. Good night to the carpets that cushion each seat. Good night to the chairs with their blankets draped low. Good night to the corners where tender lights glow. Good night to the books resting calm on the shelf. Good night to the quiet that gathers itself. Good night to the walls holding stories and cheer. Good night to the rooms that feel safest this year. Good night to the table where candles once shone. Good night to the echo of laughter now gone. Good night to the rooms that are gentle and bright. Good night to the warmth keeping watch through the night. Good night to the sea in its wintertime sweep. Good night to its secrets sunk gentle and deep. Good night to the waves with their slow, peaceful turn. Good night to the chill in the currents they churn. Good night to the gulls that have settled from flight. Good night to the foam turning pale in the light. Good night to the tide as it hushes the shore. Good night to its rhythm that beats evermore. Good night to the boats rocking easy and low. Good night to their lanterns that glimmer and glow. Good night to the sea with its vast, steady song. Good night to the night where its echoes belong. Good night to the sleigh on its far-spreading flight. Good night to the runner tracks cutting the night. Good night to the coat in its bright, merry red. Good night to the hat sitting snug on his head. Good night to the laughter that rings through the air. Good night to the kindness he carries with care. Good night to the sack full of treasures untold. Good night to the ribbons and wrappings of gold. Good night to the boots that tread soft on each roof. Good night to his steps that leave hardly a proof. Good night to the whiskers that quiver with cheer. Good night to the joy he brings nearer each year. Good night to the sleigh bells that glimmer and chime. Good night to his journey beyond any time. Good night to my room with its soft, quiet air. Good night to the blankets that wait for me there. Good night to the pillow that settles my head. Good night to the calm at the foot of my bed. Good night to the shadows that soften the wall. Good night to the stillness that hushes it all. Good night to the window, the moon's silver sweep. Good night to the world as I drift into sleep. Good night to the night with its soft lingering glow. Good night to the dreams that will carry me slow. Good night to the moments this Christmas Eve gave. Good night to the quiet, the warm, and the brave. Good night to the stars and the heavens above. Good night to the world and its wonder and love.